I was a come from no two for TV Plus. So I was here after a year court verdict. And yeah, about the top one thing a year last week. I was here and some people NLP a year court verdict in one. And ya some ketwa na lawyer bi aba bonten aba for simple kese at the Martin legal wife of wa ebusian ye wa kan sem bebre a kire mu ekwan ya na ka wasa judge na otena asem no so no efa so edibu ansem no na ebusian so wa lawyer Kusi so enura ono so bo modern aba be kan sem bebre a kire the next steps ya ono so ebobo no ho anyimpo ebi ahya ene anamoto ya na ogusu a otu na waka asisu dia se ekwan bi obefa so bia obesai etu anamo bia ebeboa mama me Akosua se wati medi nkunim ne mpire nu so no sebi ono eyelo Kusi no ebe ma wonsin so mu ansa no ham ene be ye den pa so obekọ court na obedi for e de ma ne client ne sanse enti no wo se bobo no ho pa impa ho bobo na bi ahya ase a wo hwe se aye appeal ebesa abaso ebusia ka me ho kwaje nsem no nkyere mu no sisi ye
ya doma na bibia amba mbebo ma enwumere benya hohos no nko wa ha na oni abekaka nti esire ma eju aya am intake yen hyenenso ye time ne beye 9 o'clock Ghana time 9 o'clock Ghana time ibenya hoho bi hwan ya platform iso am ye ne na abekasa ye da mase
mpa say ye mompa ye skra na adare ase mompa ye wo ho mompa ye
ka se mo platform
mompa ye
ya bompa ye chen obi a o platform isu ya bompa ye chen obi a bompa ye pa
ai akoto
yes
akoto
yes
o kai se ye bompa ya ma brempom ide bi ni ma brempom e kokot ni e bompa ya ma brempom o kai se me ka to se me so da ye bi o kai okay
Mikai pa, Mikai.
oh this one kai me do
be ye yi na echi wo ja ye fast
oh
sa no didi ya na wa ndi
man didi
oya me pa ko bi sa yi na ono be sia pa yi be ka no me pa me pa ko bi sa
me so dia me so abeka na me pa me so ade na no
sia pa yi na ka no pre ono ka
oh me say
e bu sia pa yi na
so that me so na ayi mo ka ho asam sa no your friend say himself na godfather ka ho asam ba me nya abotre wate ibi ewie ayi abotre wie nkunimdie okonenya yi sa ye nya abotre ye ntimi duru why yesrem wate ye nsua ye lesson na ye move forward yesrem why imo bana say ye mo ka asem na ase de ase de twitwa mano a enya ne bone so enko ebia ne se na mo se maami ta ase ho a woti o enti na obi ante ma se de enti na me ka che lady so on chain because who this ke be 12 no obi nte ye obi hu ye no akoka kwasasa mafa ho no akọ ti bibia ni a abotre yesrem enye se yenim ne ye pa ko ne ma platform so nim ne wo ye obi a platform so obeti wa nim ne wo ye beti ukọ na wo yi bi a e bi akwen metimi anya number mpese no discuss bibi wo back door ana me send message bi wo die mu check ma me hwe se ubetimi ama me answer so wo hu na e de free ho no mo ko baby fifo enuanom enkofu ni eni omudi no mama refi so moji dad number free ma say wansem say twum na anu yekodi asem ikura nche mu bibi kakra champagne na omututu go omuhun say champagne o say di anu yenim enka bibi kakra nche ye mate ase lawyer party so de ne de na mfa lawyer party no so no onya ode ne de na mfa yesram wate ni ade no say yesikasam na sa wonti bibi ase a Emma wo DM one find number kra ma wa obema kwan amo akoni di na kasa from there what I say yesre mo abotre nkwa ni nua don kwa wan enua ma me beka me do sa
Pacho mami kasa ba queen the and then minam up no so ne matse no manage ho say contribute sika wow unu say What contributing or now saba. Yes, explain it. Say, I don't know, say, here, and we have agreed, say, maybe be and the behavior out, how better. Then now contributing was saba. Bisa say, and Kusi say, and then to make our wife
ebi na na
day,
no pano. Sarah,
day.
ebi na na no pe kanta wa ha no. Mon ya na mon tema anama akoto ya na makoma was wrong. Akoto ya na makoma was wrong. Akoto ya na makoma was wrong. Ana mi tete ma piase.
Ọmọ
See,
sẹ
then
ajẹjẹ
I
mẹtọ da
see.
ya no akọma wọ soro
Then
ọsọ
I see
ntoma akasa yẹ
that
di emotions na afa nti tọda yẹn nyinaa one way or the other
Akoto.
akọma tumi ẹba soro yẹ ẹnde ìtìmí sísà but ìyẹn nyuafo di edwa ẹbẹn na etwie yakọma bẹkọ so because one door will be that deep wọn ataakye oyi mu.
Sa netie. Because ya ne nkwasiafo ne gu ase ho me nto sabi. Nkwasiafo no mu gu ase ha. So what I say? Keep quiet. Omu gu ase ha tie ye 24/7. Eti esra mu wo de Sarah esra wo de esi awie. Bibia ne ya mu betimi adi eme
Nacho,
ema o
me can say, mpanyinfoɔ no, mokɔhyia, moyɛ meeting. Mune mo ho nkasa. Ebi mu ba up no so they talk too much. They talk too much. We should be honest with ourselves. They talk too much and then they reveal secret. They'll be talking, and then the ten seven in a go. Yeah, Jai say, maybe our own person of back and the other platform. They talk too much. It's too much. They are revealing secret. And maybe I'm my many business. I don't person. Ade when the pan where or do for some
aka asa ye boa maame no asa ye say kana shim I don't get it but me dey here. Me dey mawie me dey aka. Me
when
nka
you
sim.
say,
Me nka
the
bi mo.
dear, no, my cassa, and my men and banner that day.
Ọbọfọ bẹtọ short mo antimi ambẹka bi.
Deji ya mi abotre. Hwe wo say sometimes obi
Why?
ba no defamation ba. Ye beye din na ye tie no but wo twitwa na no ase ono oni nyansa bi na odi submission ne ba wo tie ase because if asem no be
Sister,
kind no
me
no
sister,
I think
me
that
sister
she didn't mean it
Shanizi.
in a bad way. What
Mrs.
you say?
Ashanizi, me so
Yes,
me mean it
yes.
in a bad way. But listen,
But
no,
also nanka
the
wasa o mane
same
kasa
issue.
wie.
No, listen, TM, sis, TM.
Tie
The
sis.
same issue, no. Obebusa wo baho, right? Emma Oba memoye, right? Emma
Oh,
Oba
I don't think so.
kwakase.
Andrea was on Oba's page. She didn't really give like an actual moye to her. I was there.
Aha, and you wouldn't
Nti
get
ebi a wanti ne ho
Oba
ase na
shut
ema
down.
obeka wa ha no.
Unim de nti oba nhyɛ da ma ni moye sa no oba ka sɛ
Debi.
sebi yenye adwum yen first ka gu amafo botom esrɛ mpo ne yɛsrɛ but de wo ho ba so no fabra unim de nti a ebi na meka sɛ nkwasiafo yɛ gu asie hɔ yi atam didie na ɛba ho ɛmba me no sinizi so ɛkɔ maame na ɔte ne baabi dwene ne ho so enti bibia ni a you can DM the person so wenya
Who
nipa
say
kro
debi
na
enye DM bia de who DM me omo a it takes a while for them to respond.
Me
Probably that's why she climbed up there.
tie me ODM me so opo beti wa number me de be send no ana
So that's what
opo
you
bi
should have
number me de
told
be
her.
send no
Dan say obeka
what
obecha
you
na say
say
o embeka wa ha twitwa. I was okay so sis DM me na me for oba number ma o de make out say. Who so obi wo a oyɛ sa okwa on ba biom. Because of
enye
it
so
say
won ba bi
ono
mu
so de
be
ne submission say ba ne yetwitwa ne so. Do you get it? I don't know if you
me
understand
try
what
mo
I'm
me
trying to say.
just say yes ye nyoma ba ko mi no bi
Santofi,
ye bet we can
Santofi,
do better.
Okay.
Santofi,
Yeah.
Chinese,
Pacho,
Akoto.
Pacho, me bo. Santofi, Pacho, comment now, actually, no, minim so okay, one, ucho be ma, me mute, ye pe, asumiti, ye,
Adai
idea, sadia, bufoni, idea, beba, and ye, for idea. Someone has to talk, someone has to listen, when I return the yourself.
I'm
Over
sure
to
makoto
idea, ma, me
enhwe
mute.
akoto menhwe
Person me man
menhwe
ka dey me mute afọ be mute yes ya wan mute obi bet we dey oye bi ma me mute pa cho be timi e
situation ni ewo mu na omumu ebinum nya nte ase enti ebia
For no
meka
yo,
sata me o menhwe de tene
Sisi
sɛ
ano, nye
yɛnya
ante.
abɔkyerɛ nom
Ba, mo divert attention no na yenye ade wo ba do. Se ba ma ye kam. E dia
na
me
sɛ
se ma
yɛka
bro.
na sɛ kwene ma ka ɔba ka ɔba yɛaka It seems say ukokakwa una wuhuye hi no. Ukoka una wuhuye hi. Una wuhuye hi.
Leaders no one make kind of kwa ha. Your leaders no. And perform you no do more. They are the one causing the problem. Me, I will say it.
Eh,
They
me
talk too
patamenta
much.
wa na me mister e ma ne ho mfa no.
Oh
Mesra no
no,
want me
me
be
me kind of
kontokwa.
no. It's too
Mesra.
much. The trouble is too much. Now I say, my men ye buano say ye buano. Ye buano say they be a near kwa near try your one back to square zero. They try your one near back to
Say kekemu ne ye fe. Say de bia ye ba betena ha kasa ne ye fe. Mintimi wonti muntimi me anya ade me enje ye wen. E me ho ntoye.
JJ, change the
Sisa
subject
wanu
and I discuss it.
wanu
Why?
ode.
Why?
JJ ka
JJ, yes,
ukeke
I
wanu
beg for
ode
me,
dodo.
need it too. Beg for.
Ebinya we.
Ayoko se ni izi na mebo aminu aba. Minu aba ne
Beg
meso
for.
minu aba mu follow minu
Oh,
aba
yeah,
ne
I
ma.
was fasting. Oh, I fasting every day. Na ya no aka mi. Na say me ko to bi ya me nti bo mpa ya. No aka mi. Afi so me pa yi me busa de bi emi no bro nya ye do.
Hey, I've for him
Na
ma.
bibi wo no ho. Bibi wo no ho.
Hey,
Na
I
che
listen ko
se
ya
wa
ne
ka
na
che
no
se o
baba.
ma ayi odobro ni hunhum ni bi mesra me.
I
Na me
listen
fa
ko ya ne
ko
na no baba.
tu ni pa koro ni say ya hu mi di bro nya wi adam ne na jai.
I listen ko ya ne na no baba na me ma anti sisi ya wo ma me. Me ma anti sisi ya wo ma me.
Me ko obi kura kakra wa no ho so odobro ni hunhum ni tware me sana na che se bro ye ye ne na.
Odobro
Ye
ni
ni bro nya wi ya adam ne na
yɛsrɛ
jai.
ma ne supporters no odobro ni honhom no yɛsrɛ odobro ni honhom ne ma ne supporters ni
Amen.
nyinaa
Oh, amen.
obi a
Amen.
wɔsupɔte odobro ni biara ne spirit na ɛgyegye nkurɔfoɔ bi
Amen.
yɛsɛnde ma wɔn nyinaa wɔ
Ono
yesu
otimi kasa dad lumba ye ne papa bebre to otimi ja ne wonko do otimi jo obi kunu wonko ene wo preyere ene o preyere
wɔyɛ
ene o
parasite
preyere
yes
arade nyagopo oh
wɔyɛ
ehu ye bobo
parasite.
I said don't want to hear the truth. Then I cause me mo kwa me nkan bo comment na me de ma me ko simba. Mo de comment section for so de madwuma na de kra cha ye yo.
I do have shoes.
What?
I do have shoes.
Ebusuafo we de mi gyamu mu kakra na kakra metimi aka ama mo ane sɛ dia ye nyinaa ye nim sɛ maame Serwaa beautiful maame Serwaa sɛ dia ɔyɛ ɔdɔ na wɔwɔ ahobrɛaseɛ na wɔyɛ calm ne nti no mesrɛ mo sɛ obiaa wɔ support ni biaa no momfa ɔdɔ ne ahobrɛaseɛ na momfa relate to mo ho sɛ bɛyɛ a me deɛ da bia meka sɛ ɔbonsam no ɔpɛ division enti ɔmo benya na nka mo ko na mo divide myself na mo nim deɛ mo yɛ ba sɛdeɛ maame na yɛdi n'akyi no ɔyɛ calm na ɔsa yɛ ɔdɔ no nti no woma yɛmfa ɔdɔ ne ahobrɛaseɛ and relate sɛ bɛyɛ a yɛnko na yɛn divide yourself deɛ mede bɛgya mo ano no.
Okay, Mr. Demi, person me can say team legal wives, yes, right. Yeah, we training, but yeah, we should be quiet. We should discuss nyama papa and mama na here. We should uplift the woman now. Ne bibi anwa yen kan say that lumba ye say boy ba mema yen fa judgment no so beto am pense mu e ma tan for mu sha ase e be recording fa nko ya ye nu masem na mo de bro ye da judgment mema yen meka ho asem biu radio station for kan lawyers are mo Ghana mo ye into the media they are saying if people need information they should go there. We should uplift the woman. Obia yes I want patcho mute to mama obi ohonma onim even time mama mini share that lumba idiomu na omuye wo Germany how he support we should talk and uplift the woman. We should say the good things the woman have done na ye jana dia kanu be me sure say lawyer Kusi obenya lawyers aboano and they would handle that minim so be a lawyer wa ha na me any legal background. And remember yembe pena na we say yes, we know maybe some things didn't go right because and ankoso. We have so many chances. We can go to appeal after appeal. We can go to Supreme Court. There are so many things you can do. If there is time for contribution, okay, this one maybe a mommy bring poma, but yet me inco details. The person we pay the better, but this is the budget. You pay 100,000. You contribute and I
on time me bo, on time Mr. Mo follow ya why? Mo follow ya Juma. I don't tell Kasamame.
If this is the amount we need, near accountability, then we are just uplifting the woman. And your finance, you're discussing and I think near Sako far baha, na ye can, oh, and I'm trying me could be platform so, and I'm a say free. Yeah, found baby, you drew, and yet you'll be kind, and yet you'll be tea, and then throw mucha. We should focus on what we need. Me pamucho, then
me focus so, yeah, yanko revoking crown passport, many abre. And one of me focus on.
Is it true that I'm planning your passport in a day?
Sano, me do know last time more kind so
passport na yampao.
Okay. And no
dear TN say match remo. Why?
No.
Thank you
so I
know it's up to up to Mama Brimpoma and all those people. It's not your wahala. It's up to them.
Wahala.
When you're enya passport no.
Yeah, and you know
they mention later.
We can't be fighting. So now what battle are we fighting for? Are we fighting for Mami Akosua Serwaa? Now we are fighting for Mami Brimpoma. We are fighting for those.
Yeah, but then we should pick one at 10. Because Mami no omo dinner time. Free me so.
Kasa.
Jeje ya kasa manu no kasa poli.
Me kwa mo be film yo.
Jeje me pen school time ashe. Say you be actual talkative amano.
Hey, me was gonna be buzz out here. Then tell me say I must want to talk say these people no. Omo catch us a master wa aware no mu dintu mo Ghana ho dia. The same aware na ma daddy be yes citizen no. Eno so ya makwa ma oba ni wo this passport Ghana.
DJ meet the okan say ye pen analysis on this case ye online ye pa yen kofa ola audio no na ye mbo na ye eno ma
and your mama me now say ola be ba Hawaii obeba ha
enti ola ye ni say
na me be say me dey surprise mo
ola cheche mu no ya o say typical wife okwa ya kuma to ye yem say we have a case now we should just uplift the woman keep on uplifting the woman
say no ne aye ananya no ne aye no
wonya na so obi ba na obi mu aye fast nti ya me pese mekeka
na mo susu cheche
me pese me dey surprise mo ba maka
judgment na nya baby ye susu kalupo no na omo mo ti ka say
akoto brasure lawyer ba o
on ted bro on ted
JGM
what brand time me what brand time me
FYP or no mo ti
me o brand time me yo mama
lawyer ba o ye din na ma lawyer kwaba lawyer
one thank you guys lawyer
thank you
I miss you I was
I miss you all too. Hey, the patch of me minka bro for na chin because I can't confirm by you.
Lawyer, can you give me a minute? So when just a minute, I'm sorry to check.
No problem.
Hey, please, you just came up. You said we should give you a minute.
No, mommy, we are missing from Poncho.
As at
mala sisters me pamucho eya na me so chinchin yesterday na me no ya yesra mo mamu ko chinchin bebresa ensa na nkofo no madwuma ya montanta if na ubati asamode no bra beti asamode wo mo yare opantanfo no okoro mo ko keka nsembia na mo asuma he wo hu ni awonye and so
almost there what's abazi
oh
Menka wa pacho, menka bibia.
What can what question? What can be a better way nosy? But right now we don't want to be nosy. We need to focus. Miss Rowan.
This area focusing.
Yeah, me pacho mama for Miss Rowan. I don't for me pam come tree in na me dia me nko. Me searching na ye. Yeah, nina my code into and my confused no. Continue to tia down for na. No, my adwuma hey.
No, mama have visa questions.
I know. Baby, I hope I would hire with that now.
Mute one way. Moon nam na mu wo na mo pa ye wo baby a yetimi sa je.
Me na me say e na me ko say one no say then pap no
ma interested.
Maybe I know my back and you say lawyer ya some ko tietia nsem na na mo de abebu ha say.
Na mo de aba e na ba ko na me na eku no. Wo de lawyer na some beba e na lawyer na me za dey.
Ana person ma kosa o lawyer ya sem. Ehu here. Mami is baby.
Mo de me say me so lawyer no ho da ya ansa na bed te ba ko ni ma evidence na mo nyere mo ho.
Mo ba na mo ba baby say unnecessary questions.
Oh, yes.
Yanim no kotie.
So my show and yes and then bonny mo ne papa mu ntia no o so akoma no e bia wo de we na akoma city yes
asanto catch mo say who pechi na wo ba broche kura chi ti wani so because edem na abehye ento mu nya chi ni
mo ba ya some stay ho mo ba ya e de na eko sa no mo
ebi mu ya two face so ebi mu ya two face me ka metira
into Emma, I was waiting at the catching china no ba no ba da be no cause oh now we summarize bibi kitty bi oba ya one down I mean you no could na you no na esan ho that's it mpocho ai
I mean make it on there and some of cut bibi o baby aba mo fam ba na
yen pass no
na yen
and I miss something ai me that's lawyer thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, everyone. Listen.
How was your day?
Oh, it's been busy, but I couldn't wait to come and say hello quickly before my next meeting.
Oh my God, take it easy. Take it easy. Please.
And also, what can be here, Diana?
I didn't put it back too much, Anna. Okay, I have been coming to this site and listening to people speaking, and sometimes I'm listening and I'm thinking, I
remember I texted you and you said you were in class, so
yeah.
Later.
So I'm listening, I'm thinking, where are we a team or are we arguing amongst ourselves? Listen, we really need to make sure this is going to be a very difficult battle. We're going to have some wins, we're going to have some losses. And we're going to have people criticizing us constantly. The only way we're going to get through this is if we stay united. Now, we keep saying that we're doing this fight for Martha Serwaa. Yes, she is a person who is fighting for her rights, but we are actually fighting for a change. We are fighting to ensure that our future and the future of our children and our children's children are not impacted by this particular issue, because it is only in Ghana, and I'll say something, even the UK and in European country where they allow nonsense behavior. When I say nonsense, you know what I mean. But we're a place of love. We love everybody. They understand the value of marriage to the point that they will not reward you for the nonsense that people are, acknowledging and rewarding this woman for. Okay, no matter no matter what your reasons are, a man can never leave his wife and start, engaging in certain activities that should only be between you and your wife, and then the law will try and essentially reward you for that. And they call this equitable law. And I mentioned it yesterday, but I want to make it very clear. When you go to court and you ask for relief, you can only gain that relief if you come with clean hands. So the fact that she's seeking relief and the way in which she entered into someone else's marriage, and the manner and what her and Daddy Limba did to Akosua Serwaa for so many years. In the UK and in all European countries, that you would not be allowed the release. Your children will be, but you will never be allowed release, because they will say you have not come with clean hands. So I want us to remember that, and that's the reason why for us, it's important that we actually bring back that moral standing and back into our community. We say we're a Christian country, majority Christian country. We take church really seriously, and then you have individuals that claim to be, I don't know, pastors, whatever they call themselves, that behave in a certain way that's not aligned. So that means that's the kind of people that are going to be trying to be role models for our children, and we don't want that. None of us want this. So we have to remember, this is not just Ma Akosua Serwaa and the love we have for her. To be honest with you, I think without her, I don't think she knows that the kind of what God has given her, because there's something about this woman that people just want to love her and fight for her. Her and also Ma and Estina, you just see fire in them, and you see like warriors, and you want to be there for them, you want to fight for them. But at the same time, I think in most of us, there's an element of, we need justice. This needs to be done right, because of the implications that this can happen. It can create for us for future. So I think we have to try our best to just stay calm, stay grounded. I'm not going to pretend that we're not human. So if we're just going on the social media platform, you're going to hear stupid comment. But always remember to come back to the core values of this team. What are we here for? Legal wise, what do we stand for? What are we trying to achieve? And what is the bigger picture for all of this? Could we have done certain things differently? Yes. But do I think there's anyone to be blamed? No. Because I keep saying, from day to day, a judge has the ability to case manage his case the way they feel is just and fair. And when that judge decided that he was going to hear that case within 4 weeks, it was at that point that it meant that she needed to apply some discretion and flexibility. Okay, because the requirement that the judge was requesting, there was no way any lawyer in Ghana would have been able to meet every single steps within the 4 weeks timeline that she gave. So we have to understand that this case, he was set up to fail. He was given, false hopes. He was assured, because the people in the courtroom, and I was watching this like my life depend on it, and the judge kept saying I've accepted the marriage certificate, and then I would go on TikTok, and one of these crazy group would be saying, and what they were saying is exactly the outcome, and they were having secret conference meetings with this judge, not just the conference thing that we saw in that place. I'm telling you, there were other meetings between. They were having, every day we're having discussions, and she was briefing them in how the case was going. If you recall, the night before the hearing, Dobroni's sister came online and she was crying. The night before, 2 days before, she was crying. And she was very mad at Daddy Lumba for the comments he made at his 60th birthday party. And the reason why she was crying,
tender or fire her.
And the reason why she was very sad about that, if you have critical thinking, is because she probably had been informed by the judge that they could not deny that, they could not make a judgment that Daddy Lumba had divorced Akosua Serwaa because of the comment he made in last year at his 60th birthday. So she knew that they both had to be recognized as wives because of that damning statement, because she cried about that statement so many times and she kept more. And I'm thinking, why is she worried about a statement? Why is she not worried about the certificate? Why is she? But I'll tell you why. It's because they were getting briefs. They knew what was going for them, what was going against them. And they were told from day one they need to attack the certificate over, because if they don't, this is what's going to happen. So bear in mind that this is a huge machine. behind this whole process. She's not fighting Odobroni, the girl that never finished school, the girl that went and missed the mistress, the side chick. That's not who she's fighting. She's fighting a whole, system behind Odobroni. And Odobroni thinks that this system that's fighting for her financially is because they're fighting for their own interest too. She's just part of the package. So every time we get hit by critique or some marketing plot, I want us to understand that that's the intention of these individuals. The intention of these individuals is to weaken the power we have, the courage we have, our will, the ability to fight and keep pushing, because their biggest threat is Team Legal Wife. They're not scared of the Lumba's family. They're scared of Team Legal Wife. Team Legal Wife is made up of women that have come together, have become sisters, that are passionate about this case, much more passionate than they can even imagine. And they know that force is dangerous. So the more they try to poke holes in this group, and I think this group will exist past this judgment. I think we'll continue to have this group, and we will move mountains with this group in Ghana. We will ensure that in Ghana, women's rights are respected. And I don't think doing that for women is going to just be an issue for it's going to limit men's rights in any way. I think what men don't understand is if women start to act wicked, women, you will not be able to. The likelihood of you being successful or you succeeding will be minimized. Because women will be smart and they will not invest in their men, in their household, in their family, the way the way we currently do. They will only do that if they feel that they have the protection of the law. And if the man really truly wants a good family, a good home, mommy and daddy, and healthy, striving children, then you need to make sure that you have a woman who really trusts and believes in their position within that marriage. So this is a fight that we just have to keep, focused. We have to focus. Sometimes we would take some time and we'll do a bit of, sometimes we do matam but that's not even, that's fine. But we have to always come back to our purpose and what we are here for. And that is the most important thing that we have to just bear in mind. So I'm not going to keep going on, but I think the judgment, before I saw the judgment, I was so upset. I was so low. I'm not going to lie. I saw the judgment and I was a bit like, okay, there's chances. There's a way. It's difficult, but there's chances. And I was like, yes, we got this. I was so upbeat when we were talking through the judgment with the lawyer, which was very informative yesterday. And I was like, okay. And I left thinking, okay, we just have to fight harder. We just have to invest. We just have to be a little bit more strategic. So we've got this. We should have won this on Friday, but it's fine. Sometimes when you're about to win something big, there needs to be a little bumps in the road. So,
Mana.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Mamin Kasa will be home was just a minute. Gladys Redu. Pacho Blasro never tell some now can meaning so support you, because you comment and it be sounding a negative be come up, please come up. And yes, our moderators now me too and as on block you. Come up. My sister continue. Me enjoy English in the
Okay, lawyer, I have a question, please.
Go on.
Okay, sure. So I just saw something from Gossip to Gossip 24.
Lawyer, waka say ready.
Okay, it's okay. Let her ask a question. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I saw something from Gossip 24, and he was saying that the first 7 days after any verdict, if you want to appeal, you have to, what's the term? You have to go to the High Court or the Appeal Court for a stay of execution. So that in this case, although if lawyer Kusi go for the stay of execution, although Bruni cannot hold herself or call herself as a wife until the appeal hearing is over and all that. So that's why I ran to this place to ask. So I'm glad I met you here. I want to know how true that is, and I hope if that's true, our lawyer is working on that because we are still within the 7 days.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment. I don't want to really comment on what our lawyer should do, and I'm not the direct client. So, he has to take instructions from the client. Lawyer Kusi is very experienced lawyer, so he will know his options. But yes, you are right, insofar as there's an option for Lawyer Kusi to file that motion, and I would say he should file that motion. However, I was listening to an interview, and I don't know whether or not Lawyer Kusi is thinking about it from the practical sense and thinking he doesn't want to delay the funeral preparation or allow the funeral to move forward. So I think he may decide not to for the purpose that he essentially know that appeal is going to take long, and he's okay, or his client is okay for the appeal for the funeral to go ahead without it. So to be honest with you, I don't want to say too much because I am now in contact with the Lawyer Kusi. So we've just had a few minutes chat. There's been literally very short, and I will be having discussions later. But I don't really want to go into that in here. But I think Lawyer Kusi is going to know all his options, and he's going to be discussing that with the lawyers in his firm, and he's going to be discussing with his client, and they're going to agree what the best way forward. But yes, that's an option. So he can just file for the appeal, or he can file for appeal and the motion as well.
Okay, so just a follow-up comment. What I think is, I'm not saying that you have to tell him or anything, but what I'm saying is, I think right now we should go all out. We shouldn't have any leniency again when it comes to, we want to do this, but because of the case and other burning, we can't do it. I don't want to do it and all that. Yeah. I think right now we have to go all out because that girl gives zero damn about Serwaa. Yeah. So I don't think our legal team and Serwaa should have any leniency towards the girl now. That's okay, because if what Gossip 24 said is true, it means the stay of execution can, although there's a verdict, but the stay of execution can prevent the girl from holding herself or calling herself until the appeal hearing is over. I think we should do that. Honestly, right now, I don't want us to take some things lightly that, it's okay, it's not, come on. We should go all out. Honestly, we should go all out.
I think every lawyer, and that's not a critique for anybody, because I just want to make sure every lawyer have different tactic, and they may examine how, what kind of how that may impact the actual appeal, and they may be considering maybe that will impact the appeal, or there may be a cost order against him for issuing the notions. So you have to understand that what you do and how you do it is always monitored under strict procedural rules and conduct rules. And so if you put a certain application in and it's not successful, you can be fined. You may have to pay costs. It may impact you long run when it comes to other applications. So I think I'm definitely in agreement with you insofar as we are not. It's too late. It's too late for amicable resolution or solution.
Of course.
And when I
because that girl is not ready to.
It's not. And it's too. When I was heard UTV was saying, because it has to. If you see my blood pressure went up, and I felt like screaming, I was like, and so that is the I get your feeling. I get how you feel. And because we love Marcus Serwaa and we love even if we don't necessarily agree with something, we have to be patient. You know, love is patient. So what I mean is that
love towards who now? Right now, she doesn't. Aside her case, I don't think she has any love. So love for one. So I mean,
what I mean is, I don't know how to rephrase this without sounding. I get it, but I don't. I mean, you don't know what he's doing. He might be doing it. I don't have a clue. I don't really. I haven't spoken to him specifically about what's the next step. That's something I want to do yet. My role is to say, what do you need from me? Whatever support you need, I want to be there. I want to support. Yeah, I think he's probably listening or hearing all of this, and people are giving him feedback. There are people here that are in contact with him. I'll be giving him feedback. So to provide your feedback on what you think he should, what you think would be.
Yeah, so that's my feedback. That those closer to him who are in contact with him and Serwaa, for instance, Queen Emma is always on phone when we are here. So they should, I mean, some things you can just forget about some things and then overlook some things, right? So those closer and those who have access to the lawyer and Serwaa can also come in and say, okay, can we do this? Just a suggestion to them, right? So they should convey this.
I think say
okay, I'm just saying, love. I mean, so if
but
so what I'm saying is those who have access to them should just convey this message to them, because right now we have to go out. That's what I want to say.
Message again, like in case of
no stay of execution in America, because what I've heard is with the stay of execution for the first 7 days.
Just want to embarrass us, so trendy catchy.
Oh. May say, the Martinez said the first 7 days after the verdict, you know. So appeal. No, love. No, they said there's a stay of execution. We are ubeti me file. Send a bear lady no. Although verdict number, but lady need to me who still wants me so file for stay of execution. A lady need to me and can who holding who as a wife still. So what you say? Until say a becca appeal near becca we.
Okay.
Send a girl want me find in some can maybe.
Trendy, me my dream and chairman say. Okay. I think Serwaa meeting lawyer Kusi no say on the wall fight it. Him say the client benya the legal rights status no. The bedroom no. Na si ache bibi kra so ye yire na waje a etani a ode ni nyina beba, so ebi a lawyer na so be take that route no. Well, all on person be take that route no nti ye hwe be person ka so say ana ebi a no since me free me so ben kabrofo bi aben kabrofo na me brofo ateko enti na mo mi to mo
no mo de brofo tete.
And I think someone said, Sadia now walk on the train. Metawasio, but a 50-50. You see, that's where the man and Pamo. Who answer your ma when no so stress ye. You go all out for the appeal now. Papa Nekono, so what you say. That's the most important. And no, the winner will win now. When you will win, what you say. Yeah,
no, that's second time we are here going and that like young out
casa and in the Juma
because I think that's our weakness. No.
Casa no yankin
weakness no.
Both mass and both ma brempomena. We should shut up.
JGM kasa bia kwasu bia mana because makohu video
me too for general me alarm me too for general me can hu bi me nyimi hu frame me too for general.
Okay.
Yen shut up
and say America
mummy shut up eno na dwuma e ka no once anya bibia no betimi abeka chawa what you say nipa na ni deal yes auntie si na auntie si ti ya de ya auntie si na kwa ka che oba ne se onya nsem hu no odi na auntie si enye de auntie
me kasa antre no Onye de oye na ne nso ye fight ye fight.
Auntie see. Enti mi Islam ya ba. Se se da kwene ma ya ne platform yi so.
Ene na
Ebo ba ti wa so ye bi. Ya ba na woni hwe ka. Wako de dada. Ya chi na na okoye.
Jeje.
Wo ba mesra wo de fa bi ya se de. Empire abo bi ma ya ma me no.
Free number fee ho na nukunu so bo bla nkope nukunu.
Na lo ba fie de ke.
Onko no ko tena ni kunu fie enya sa mebo onko tena ni kunu fie
onko tena ni kunu fie ono kura no ope
ono so onko tena ni kunu fie ye ni asem bi onko tena ni kunu fie
eti ya jeje masa no pa no lady bi bae and na we impo I think around 12 now work no me na me agree with you there should be a coordination so what I said like we should know as ye was center ye wo centralized at the say ye enti ye wo say leaders ni nyina ema oba ni omo maka nyina
anse ade we na wo kan
ade ba ko na ye
enya boni o enya boni
ka say we na ebia na ya say wa bi wasi no problem no problem lawyer bibia why
na why cause want me ka oba ye oba be pam
me ba ye no ma ba kra wan we ka me anyway mi hu se na kuta bo asabiane wo me kula
hey o dia o
I mean, we said something about medicine. We said,
yes, oh, yeah, then I will say, Crabo.
What I wouldn't show, I'm sure. So, we say, you know, what I'm sure.
Show be okutani bo. Adriani mu beye. Me to 2 more years me board deliverance ya. Me pega shoot him. Me pega shoot him.
Try was just a queen making what? Oh, Troguasio.
Adriani mu beye. Rather we are mabo.
But what I'm saying is there should say near coordinated ye nim de ye say yin na ya no ye bem krum ko beti wa kwa ye one thing the same thing no ko crane ho the same thing sa enye one ade ya ye say sika sem ni say ye hu say okay every prayer ma eji bi wa ha oba eji bi wa ha pe eji bi wa ha ye nya say at any particular bi ade bi ye be announce ye nya say aka say wo kwa na de aka no ko bit me to ya ha coordination ra why Mr.
Me ma one skebia me bia me ma update to Hawaii Mr.
That's it
so mo no me ma update every once they cry me ma update
Eti no na le de ne ka say mo de mo dwene ho mo leaders na mo dwene ho say na ye hia nkasa for appeal ECK de ene ye be konti say na ye hia na ye yemfa ya adwene nkono so na ye yenye why that's it.
Okay.
But your love with me
Me moderator. Are you best Shanzi was here?
Baby friends me see form say na also person busa lawyer person bi
maybe sana sa wona wo ye ko e mana
wa kasa wie ma ono na kasa wie mama se wa yes mama se wa bi was here
yeah
Serwaa.
Hello, yes.
Sorry.
Okay, well, sorry. Me pacho we dear. Thank you, some of family. I think so. Most of the things are now me pesa mekano. Lawyer aka intina se makoma to me yem kakra. I just wanted to say, sir, we don't have to probe so much into Neomoyan because they are professionals at it. They know what they're doing. And I think say yen jaina omonyen yen she. Definitely, yen pie bonso ye de support it, ye de yahoden support it, and then yanko ponso ama BBA we pay. A few things are na me type here, na me person me catch him now has say. Basically, it was your powerful voices that brought me here. Because even though I was hearing what was going on in it bit no. Me ba Hassan listening to you all, it made me feel say indeed there was something going on. That there's a good cause worth fighting for. And obviously with your resilience, everything you women are doing, I just wanted to say, so I'm really proud of you all. Because I mean, people have kids, there's things to do, but regardless of whatever it is that's going on, no, I'm really proud of you all. I think that dache yebebo mudinya kansem. Into no niamo ye nyina mamo ndwen samo ye just for the sake of doing this. Dache if there's a precedence I yebeka semo and amo set it. You don't know what you're doing. In all honesty, you might think so, but currently, social media and especially TikTok is one of the most powerful tools in every aspect of our lives. It's the idea where you can't even I was a meeting and shine the whole a baby be a daho sister bayan sem da ho me cry me yes nana a bayan in sem da ho dache no ye pe bibi ate say na lawyer for be fa say case where in reference to case law so and so say me see no. Sisters, this is what we're going to use. We're going to use your powerful voices. We're going to use the fact that you ladies were resilient. We're going to use the fact that you all came together. You were strong, beautiful women who had their various lives to live. But still, regardless of everything else, you still came together and you fought for a good cause. I know, said definitely victory will be ours. But I just wanted to just say thank you all. For every woman who is going through something, we are with you. For every woman who has fought a battle, I went to me and winning. I expect to say we be a victory for her because the victory of Serwaa is a victory for all. No, we are with you. For every woman, be offer be more so I need to speak up. No, so we are with you. I think that this has brought a women community together, and there's something powerful coming out of this. But you have no idea. Honestly, there is. Once again, I'm really proud of you all women. And then I'm so proud of you. Yamin shramo bebre. Yamin shramo medase.
Na mu beble no ma musika de yempe wan
so obi madam fu person contribute but number na free is the number still working and am wey free
adwuma ya Serwaa me soon na request be on ti na wa sa request be why edofo
ema asa obi type
why so da Serwaa
check udi emu
okay you me check yeah DM no no doors wo mti na ma na ba ni sa me check why
na employ me na me no nya adwuma yi busumsu amka
wo usika bebre bi meti etu aka
queen ni pacho me
pacho mo ma queen kasana okay kasana
twe bi ai me pacho
na lawyer si
say lawyer si
no meeting no o catch her say woni ya kasa ketu abi o besa ko back to the meeting so meeting why
okay
asafu na me nyini ye ohun enti asam no meti ye no na me frɛ madam fu ba kwa me ne ko school na me say di agro Lisbeth Fantinuta na mbusan say akwia sister Serwaa say my Akosu you know say share sister ma rewo na onkasa o oni ni nuanom nyina o mu nkasa ne sister panyi na ayese nani adin but o mu nyina no mu maame ne kura achia wa no akoto so na me beka we say de kasa kire emema amusumu tie wo app yi so wuhia oba na onkasa embu ni kwase a oben se de wasi aboa ni kunu esi afa na hwe de sese eko mun treat mu yire no mu yie na ma ye wa akoma pa ye wa abadaye ya di be maji so hunu enye ye ne emema munye obia saa o enti yesremu mun treat mayi na ma de ye tanachi because ye asafofo Fantinuta bompata edum wote ase Ashtown ye nyina ye tanachi na omu amuso mutie ye wo app yi so amu free sa abro no we nyina so moma ye mfa ye nansi fom na ye nuanom omu wo Ghana so yan kan kire omu edwomfo me namfofo bebre edidwa ewo Central Market amaka kire omu munne hu nkomo na awofo no ne mrewafo ne mpanyifo ne nyina ntibi maame no onye nipa boni ni wo chese ayam hihie e de manipa wo do so ti ase wo tema eni nkabomu nti yesremo mo bodawro no obi anti ni enta nachi ni nyina yemfa ye spirit ni den enter na chi mompaye na mesrema Akosua Serwaa se onfa Psalm 80 emfa mompaye de bia once a day kura na enkunimdie ebe de beba on ye ho po misimitimitie no amikura na jobisa mi se na woda so tiam se mitie mo ye nipa bonefo hwebra ye bra snow to atono enya asem ketwa ma ya dia bedru adwumam enti ya ma nyame nhyira pa team legal wife nyame nhyira mo mema eta mochi ema ye de ta ye maame ye chi nyame nhyira wo mu nsuso na omunya akoma pasa ma ye medamase mesra mo mu nsi mi wai nyame nhyira mo
lawyer not
VCC na lawyer mbra me can say be as lawyer be me pamacho team legal wise Miss Remo yeah no yetia ye and enya lawyers ekuku da ma be che omo ebi ma ready but lawyers ne be brain so be ready ade na che ama yenya tiase e pacho from enra till now no lawyers are casted enough questions na ye bisano a lot of ideas go to all their platforms so omanya privilege for a lawyer to come up and explain anything to them so omo na masia no mutie getting all they are grabbing all the ideas no they call no feed lawyers in the back lawyers na they don't have the time to come on their platform to talk. It's here that privilege now. Questions, no. And all news best up here, but still are near cause Miss Remo. Obia men come make home. Information I mommy keep me misa questions bia a bit open space for them. Me pamacho Miss Remo because omomunya sa kwanya na no. Lawyers are better explaining about I think say 2-3 days in almost explaining be but still and they me say lawyer Kusi or you're very very competent enough or lawyers are now say they listen to us mommy and fan on to cases ni baby wo mommy en nko mommy en pajama mommy en yen ho no nyen ka be
lawyer the lawyer so mu busa no
busa questions bebre
abudi me pacho me go lawyer Ben kasa too much
omunya so lawyer kasa too much
love is brand like lawyer Ben kasa too much
me ana
Osi me renew omo comment.
Even the lawyer
why?
Privilege enough. You different lawyers. Some be explain. You be some questions. Some but as a still, a bit more to man. Some person minim se funu. No person tutu ni hinim ko huni don't I don't know. Miss Remo and Crawford privileges. Be omunya be ya kakra na ya today
the lawyer beba back it's yemfa obina be 5 minutes yemfa answer
okay you when am for be why it's Miss Remo mama my
yanko na say we moderator adana
okay me for be it's Miss Remo mama yemfa nyantokwa mama yemfa nyebufu Obia as important as yenyina we are all fighting yenyina na yekwe sikatwa yetwe obi etwe bi obia so yenyina yeko ye mesremo I'll drop you mate I'm so I drop you mate eti mesremo kasa bebre mama yenko because ye kwa explanation na ye explain one munim say no bi no mo fa de omo kra booklet that beton kwa they don't even understand it. Intimacy. Omunya sa chance ni bi enya bia moma yende nyame
as. Me Clement men we no dobro ni time and read dobro ni na betima read.
Intimacy mo me pamache ye do ho enye chinye e ba kakra ne yakabidi etwa so ne